Welcome back to Talk of the Town. Joining me now is Dan Jacobsohn, the owner of Bricks and Minifigs, a brand new toy store that just opened in the Hatchery Hill shopping area. Thanks for coming on today.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Super excited to learn more. I've been kind of watching as you guys were getting ready to open up, and it looks like a fantastic toy store. So tell me first, how are you guys different?
So, with most toy stores, you have what comes in, what's currently on the market. And for us, there's a couple of things that are really different. So one is that we have a bunch of products from many different years. So we have new and used sets. And then the other thing is that we do buy, sell, and trade. So if people have Legos sitting around their house, maybe, a grandparent finds them in the attic, or a teenager comes in and decides that they no longer want to play with Lego bricks, they'd rather, save for a car or something like that, they can bring stuff in and we can pay them cash for it.
And people work really hard to curate very cool, Lego collections over a long period of time. I mean, I even know many of my friends that still have their collection from when they're kids. So now they have somewhere where they can bring them to you and have those get enjoyed by a new kid, a new whomever it may be. That's really neat.
Yeah, absolutely.
So tell me just a little bit more about how that buy and trade process works.
Sure. So people can bring in whole sets. People can bring in just a bucket of bricks. People can bring in the little figures, the little minifigures as we call them. Whatever they want, as long as it's a Lego product, we'll take a look and we'll evaluate it. We'll look at our current stock and see, is it something that we have a lot of, in which case maybe we can't give quite as much money. But we are willing to make an offer for anything that comes in. And obviously, if you want some in-store credit, maybe you'll get a little bit more money.
Yeah, definitely. That totally makes sense. I love that you've got all those different options. And so just to clarify for everybody, you guys are about 99% Lego brand. Is that right?
Correct. Yeah. Okay. The only time that we will have something that's not Lego brand is if it's a product that Lego doesn't make. So for instance, we have a company called Oyo Sports that licenses with the NFL and the Major League Baseball, and we will stock some of their product as well.
Yeah, that's definitely a must-have to have those in those big league sports in there. So that's very cool.
Aaron Rodgers has gone out the door very quickly.
I can imagine that's kind of a need there. So tell me, where did the inspiration come from to start Bricks and Minifigs?
So I was a Lego kid, and I really enjoyed playing with them when I was a kid. And like many people, when I became a teenager, they kind of got shelved, put away.
Sure.
I have no idea what happened to most of them. Some of them I still have.
Disappeared somewhere.
Yeah, but I have a 9 and an 11-year-old, and maybe a year or two ago, I was playing with them and thinking about how it's one of those toys that actually has an educational experience to it. It actually allows you to kind of explore the physical world because we're constantly competing with screen time.
Very digital.
And my boys, like many kids, like playing with video games as much as they can.
Sure.
And it was one of those things that was really exciting. And then I thought, well, gee, I don't know of an aftermarket Lego store. And so I did a little bit of searching online and instantly found these guys out in Portland that have a franchise model, and I contacted them and kind of went from 0 to 60 straight into this new career for myself.
What a neat thought process there, and what a cool thing for you to be doing. And you're very right. People need things that they can engage with and actually have that physical movement with. And Legos, I've always thought, gosh, it's so impressive, some of those things that children put together, and just the learning process and just the hands-on experience and creativity they're building there must be enormously important. And like you said, a great way to kind of get away from some of the screen time that we're all so used to. So very, very cool story there. So tell me quick, aside from the commerce, what else is important to you about the store?
So there are kind of 3 things that are really important to me about the store. So the first, obviously, is commerce. We have to keep the doors open.
Certainly.
But Lego is also a really amazing product in terms of creating a community of people. And we have very avid Lego fans who come in and they will sort through the bricks for, and I'm not kidding, 2-3 hours.
Wow.
Just looking for that one specific piece that they want.
Need.
And so we're trying to reach out to them and say, this is a place where you can come and be invited and welcome.
Congregate and be welcome and spend time.
And we have a party room for kids, but also we're planning adult events as well for generating this kind of community spirit. So we've got commerce, community, and then the third thing is education. Lego is committed to an educational mission. They have a very large foundation themselves. and we're interested in bringing some of that to the store as well. On the 17th, for instance, we will have an event where a professor at the university is going to be talking about creativity research in Lego.
Wow.
And we plan on more events like that in the future.
And how those tie in. That is so cool. What a great community that you're cultivating over there. That is awesome. So, you're part of a great franchise. You've got a great brand. Lego itself, it sounds like it's doing so many great things. So this sounds like a really wonderful addition to the community.
Yeah.
It's been really great talking with you today, Dan. Remember, everybody, Bricks and Minifigs is now open over in the Hatchery Hill shopping area in Fitchburg. Thanks again for coming on the program today.
Thank you very much.
We'll be right back talking with Ganser Company.